Sometimes the most powerful shift in finance isn't a crash or a moonshot, it's plumbing. I've seen pipes and digital bridges that move money around the world are being rebuilt right now. And at that center of the transformation is XRP, a quiet technology making the entire financial system faster, cheaper, and smarter. It's today's fastest moving world. Financial infrastructure needs to be invisible, efficient, and always on. XRP bridges are exactly that, the silent backbone of the new system, changing how money, assets, and opportunities flow between markets, banks, and businesses across the planet. I'm Kevin, and today we're pulling back the curtain on how XRP bridges far beyond price hype. The speculation are rebuilding finance from the ground. Whether you're a trader, a small business owner, or just a crypto curious, this is the story that really matters. Legacy financial systems weren't designed for the internet age. When you send money internationally, that payment passes through a maze of intermediaries, banks, settlement networks, and foreign exchange checkpoints. Each one takes time, adds fees, and locks up liquidity. Imagine trying to run your business that way. It's like mailing a check overseas every time you need to pay a supplier or contract. You're waiting days, paying extra, and watching your capital sit idle while your competitors move ahead. But the world doesn't stop moving. E-commerce runs non-stop. Global freelancer experts insist payment supply chains can't wait for bank hours. The 24/7 digital economy needs rails that move it at the speed of, and that's where XRP technology steps in. XRP acts as a neutral bridge asset designed to connect currencies, bank, and payment systems that don't normally talk to each other. Instead of relying on piles of pre-funded accounts sitting in different countries, XRP lets businesses shift money directly, settled in seconds, verified by decentralized networks. Picture this, a company in Canada paying a supplier in Japan. Traditionally, the transfer moves through multiple correspondents. Banks are often taking 2 to 5 days. With XRP, it's near instant. Canadian dollars convert to XRP, jumps across the network, and are exchanged for yen on the other side in seconds. No more middleman, no frozen capital, and no waiting. That's what's making global businesses and institutions pay attention. More than 120 financial organizations now use XRP for payments, liquidity management, and international transfers. These aren't speculative trades, they're real transactions, moving real value every single day. For years, Ripple and XRP were caught in legal uncertainty, but that's changed. In 2025, Ripple achieved regulatory clarity, clearing one of the biggest obstacles to the institutional adoption. That clarity unlocked the floodgate. Banks, fintech firms, and corporations that had been sitting on the sidelines are now integrating XRP into their daily operation. XRP bridges are no longer experimental. They're becoming the infrastructure of modern finance. And the innovation doesn't stop there. XRP bridges aren't just solving speed, they're transforming how value itself moves. Take stablecoins. Once just a crypto trading tool, they're now evolving into working capital for global companies. In 2025, MasterCard, WebBank, and Gemini launched RLUSD, a regulated stablecoin built directly on the XRP ledger. That's not theory, that's mainstream finance, using blockchain rails for instant settlement. This means a business can issue a payment in digital dollars, have it clear in seconds, and still maintain a full regulatory compliance. Freelancers, remote teams, and cross-border startups can now get paid instantly. with every transaction transparent and traceable. And then there's tokenization, the process of putting assets like real estate, bonds, or invoices on chain. Citibank predicts that 5 trillion in assets will be tokenized by 2030, and an XRP's ledger is already built for that next phase. Ultra low cost, lightning fast, and compliant by design. We're seeing early pilots where XRP bridges help tokenize corporate treasuries and enable real-time settlements for assets that used to take days to clear. Here's why this matters. Every business in the world deals with currency friction, the hidden costs of moving money. Between markets, XRP bridges eliminate that friction. By cutting out unnecessary FX conversation and middlemen, companies save millions in operational costs. They can move liquidity on demand instead of parking it in foreign accounts. It's like replacing a series of toll roads with one fast highway, more direct, cheaper, and open to everyone. For example, a logistic company in Europe paying vendors across Africa can use XRP to bypass weak currency corridors, converting instantly and safely. That's financial inclusion in action. New access, new speed, and new trust. Ripple's interledger protocol is what makes this truly global. It allows value to move between completely different systems. Bank ledgers, crypto wallets, even central bank digital currency. Think of it like the internet of money. Emails move between Gmail, Outlook, and Yahoo effortlessly. Interledger does the same for value, allowing dollars, yen, and euros to communicate without conversion headaches. It's a quiet revolution. No flashy headlines, no hype, seamless functionality that brings the financial world together. Beyond Wall Street, the big institutions, XRP bridges are changing lives in developing regions. In countries where traditional banking is scarce or expensive, XRP technology provides a reliable alternative to fast, low-cost transactions that don't require big infrastructures. Families can send remittance without losing half their money to fees. Small businesses can accept payments globally, and local entrepreneurs can tap into the global liquidity for the first time. Financial inclusion isn't just a buzzword, it's becoming a reality through tech like XRP bridges. MasterCard, WebBank, and Gemini using RLUSD on XRP for instant fiat card settlements. Vivo Power holding XRP as part of its treasury strategy, signaling its confidence in XRP's future. Payroll and supply chain platforms adopting XRP bridges to manage real-time international payments. Emerging market fintechs using XRP rails by bypassing outdated banking systems and provide instant micro loans. Each of these cases represent not a prediction but a real-world usage. Quality scaling in the background. Here's what to watch for. Institutions settling with on-chain tools instead of the old banking rails. Stablecoins becoming the backbone of everyday payroll and invoicing. Tokenized assets, the trade and settles instantly with built-in trust. Infrastructure upgrades that remove manual bottlenecks and errors. All of these points into one conclusion. XRP is building the backbone of modern finance, a system that doesn't break headlines but quietly replaces the old one underneath. The next time someone tells you crypto is all speculation, remember, while others chase price spikes, XRP is building the plumbing that keeps global money moving. Don't just watch the charts, track the adoption. Watch the corridors open and the partnerships forming and the systems connecting. The real shock wave in finance isn't loud, it's quiet, methodical, and unstoppable once it starts. So whether you're holding XRP, studying blockchain, or building a business, This is your reminder. You're watching a new system being built in real time. I'm Kevin. If this helped you see how XRP bridges are reshaping global finance behind the scene, hit the like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Tell me what you think. How do you see XRP changing your life? So let's keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching.